Welcome back, everyone, and today I'm here with Ross Benjamin from RBWins.com. And Ross, I wanted to take a couple of minutes of your time to pick your brain about some of the preseason NFL betting. Is that all right?
That's fine. It's fine with me. That's why.
Fantastic. All right, first off, I found that your article, you're saying about how teams that participated in the annual Hall of Fame game in Canton do against the spread the following week. It was a pretty interesting read, but can you elaborate a little bit more on your thought process in that regard?
Well, sometimes, Dax, us as professional sports handicappers have a fallacy where we sometimes overanalyze and overthink situations. And especially at this time of year, keep it simple. I mean, historically, I've found over the years that teams that played in a Hall of Fame game, the following week, they're playing game 2 of their preseason, and their opponent is playing game 1, and they've shown to have a huge historical advantage in that situation.
Well, I mean, that sounds like you've done a lot of homework in this case, but is there a way that you can actually back this up with some sort of stats that maybe will help us get a clearer understanding of your theory?
Yes, I could, and I'm glad you asked. These teams that play in the Hall of Fame game, in their following game, when playing a team playing their preseason opener, are 54, 27, and 5 against the spread since 1983. That's good for 66.7%. They've won 56 of those 86 games outright. Now, if they're coming off a straight up and against the spread loss, they're even better than that. They improved to 29 and 11 against the spread, which is good for 72.5%. And if they're coming off a straight up and ATS loss in which they failed to cover by 15 and a half or less, they improved to 24 and 5 straight up in ATS against the spread. Last season we saw the Miami Dolphins lose in the Hall of Fame game, and the following week were a 1.5 point underdog at Jacksonville, and they proceeded to just hammer the Jaguars 27-3 in that contest.
And I did read a little bit of the end that you were talking about the Giants against the Bills game. Can you elaborate on that one?
I mean, the Giants will be playing the Bills in this season's Hall of Fame game. As a matter of fact, that'll be this upcoming Sunday. And right now, from the last I looked, the Giants are a 1-point favorite over the Bills. But the Bills will be playing in the following week. I believe I have to look at their schedule. I don't have that in front of me. But Doug Marrone, in his first year with the Bills last season, was very good in the second preseason game. The Bills won handily. And Tom Coughlin of the Giants is 6-3 straight up in ATS in their last 9 game 2s of the preseason.
All right, Ross, you answered pretty much all my questions there. I thank you very much, and hopefully we'll be back again with some more questions.
Always a pleasure. Thank you.
Thanks. For SportsbookReview.com, this is Dax Floyd.